Hey y'all, so I am on my way to go audition. I totally forgot about the audition today. Luckily, I got up early today, so when I realized I was about to miss an audition, I got up and got ready and whatnot. So I'm about to head out to that. It's actually a very cool audition I'm going to today. It's for like a Jamaican African American company that only really do like African American Jamaican roots are rooted shows. So I'm excited. I'm going in. I'm singing. Um, what am I saying? What am I saying? What am I saying? I'll be here from Wild Party, and then I'm gonna do Boudoir from Miss Saigon, um, and see. Hopefully they like that because they said like something Aida style or something like that. So, all right, I'm gonna show you around because this is the first day of my vlog for auditions. So, theater vlog. This is my daily route through the Bronx. I live on the west side of the Bronx near Little Italy, um, so I'm constantly always walking like about 12 to 15 minutes to my house and from my house. So now I'm walking to the station now. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, this weather is so disrespectful. Like, why the weather so disrespectful, man? Like, it looks nice and it seems all sunny and stuff, but it ain't sunny. It's colder than a mug out here. Oh man. Now I'm walking up this hill that everybody hates walking. All my friends that like came to visit lately, they're all like, "Why didn't you tell us about the hill?" I'm like, "I forgot. I'm so used to it. I do it every day. That like my body is so used to it. Even though right now I'm huffing and puffing because, like I said, it's cold. So, all right, I'll see y'all on the train." All the people here waiting for the train. Yo, tell me why. Devil is a serpent. It really is. Today he turned into the subway station and he broke down all the trains, all of them. Now I still got to my audition on time. The audition was really quick, but I don't even know how I'm gonna get home right now because pretty much every train I can take to get home is broken down. So right now I'm at the gym, eating my protein bar and my protein shake before working out. But the audition went well. I love how the whole team is of color. Um, really excites me. And so hopefully we'll see. I mean, they asked me what my schedule was. I told them free for right now. I have callbacks next week, and I will let them know when I find out. But it seemed like they really liked me, and I'll tell y'all why I'm like so excited about the project later. So, see ya. Hey y'all. So I know yesterday I said I was gonna come back and tell you guys about the audition and how and why I was so excited about auditioning for this production company and this theater company. However, after coming from the gym and having to take care of some things at home, yesterday just came and went. Like, that's the honest truth. I was so exhausted. And then today, I had to wake up and go to a job interview for a regular job. And I also had to house manage and be the photographer and videographer for the opening gala for the Actors Company Theater, which is the group I apprenticed for. Um, and it was such an amazing time. I met some great people tonight and connected with some great people like Jonathan Groff, Kate Baldwin and her husband, some other Tony nominee and award winners, and also just reconnecting with some of the staff members I work with every day, just having an actual conversation and not office talk. So it was really, really great. However, yesterday I auditioned in Midtown at the 777 Theater, and the company, like I said, it is an all African American slash Jamaican rooted theater company, and for me, I'm really excited of making new work, and also doing old works with an all black or all ethnic team. Like, it really means something to me. And that's eventually what I want to get to and continue to do, because I feel like the stories are more in depth and embedded with more truthfulness and honesty. Now, yesterday, I couldn't really film like I wanted to because it was such a very small knit environment that it didn't really seem like the right place to be filming. But I promise you I will film one of these days how my day went. And I also didn't want to film tonight because tonight it was all about the actors and the company members celebrating their opening. Now tomorrow I do have an audition appointment, a dance audition appointment. So hopefully I will be able to like sneak some stuff in for you guys. It's just really hard trying to like film and not be like so obvious, like, hey, I'm filming the audition process, you know, because a lot of these places it says like no video photography or whatever, so I'm kind of doing this on a hush hush, you know what I mean? But I still think it's very important for other people to understand the theater life and what we do every day, because nobody's doing this. Nobody is talking about the actual process. I mean, they make it seem in the media, which it is hard, and I'm not saying that it's not, but they make it look so much more than it is. You know what I mean? Like, for me, at least, and for a lot of my close friends, it's just going in the room, doing what you do best, and trying to leave it up to the universe to decide if the job was right for you or not, or if the job is not right for you, that at least you have that connection, at least your face got seen, at least you're now joining the NYC actors community, theater community, because that's what it's about. Because as you know, and as most people know, talent is this important in this industry, and really in the industry. Talent is this much of it. Everything else is based off of connection. And that's what I have to keep reminding myself about, and what my friends have to keep reminding themselves about, because I know that like my friends are super talented, and the fact they get snubbed from a lot of jobs, I mean, I know it's not that they're not capable of doing that role, or capable of playing a certain part, or being in a certain production, or being the right type. I know it's not that. I know that there's a lot of factors. And I also have to tell myself that too. Like, I have to remind myself all the time, like, it's not you, it's not you, it's not you, it's not you. You are doing your job. You are going in there doing what you do best. Here we are, you guys. We're at Whitley Greer. I'm here. I'm here extremely early for my call, but we shall see. Yeah, it was so cool. And like, I think I was thinking so when I text him, I'm not going So I actually just went in for Love Never Dies at Pearl Studios. I literally had no time to get my camera out and show you guys like the process, but again, it will happen one day. I will show you the actual process of like signing up, especially as an AMC or a non-act. I would definitely do that. But I had no time. I literally gave them my card and then immediately got seen. So yeah, I did Budoy from Miss Saigon. That's like my go-to, as you know. And yeah. So now I'm here for Arrow Rock. See that? Y'all see that?
I don't see it now.
This is my friend Anne.
Hi.
We are on our way, not to the Apollo, haha, psych, but we are going to the National Black Theater to look at a couple of the playwrights that are doing a talk back. So that's what we're doing right now, but I wanted to show you guys that this is the Apollo in Harlem.
Look at the big site.
Y'all, okay, first of all, this is the National Black Theater Building. Okay, we are finally here. Yes, and Girl, they turn out the dang Harlem, man. This is when you know it's getting gentrified. This is when you know it's getting gentrified, because, I mean, Crate Master, come on. Like, and again, hey, darling. They were asking if we have questions. I don't think I have questions. I just think I want to listen and try to get all the knowledge I can soak up in one setting as much as possible. But it's really beautiful to be inside this room, and so I'll try to see if I can get some more footage later. Okay?
In 1967, my mother wrote a front page article for the New York Times, and it was entitled "The Black Woman, She Does Exist." Okay, 1967, 50 years ago. And it was controversial. It was really controversial, and I feel like she could have written it today too, right? So here we are, right? At the time, she was a co-founder of the Actor Theater Workshop, which turned into the NEC, which is the Negro Ensemble Company. Some of you guys know. But what was still missing in this American canon of theater was that it was very misogynistic sometimes, no matter what the faces look like on stage. Our voices, our presence, our power was often marginalized and minimized. So she moved up to Harlem and she said, if I'm going to do theater for my people, I got to be in a community of my people. So here we are in Harlem, 50 years later. So I'm welcoming you, and I am asking you to lean forward in your seats as we go on this journey with these 5 dynamic women that really came to us to say, I want to talk to my people, I want to talk to the community, and I want to do it in sacred spaces, so can we rock together? And so that is how this evening came to be. And so without further ado, please welcome Katori Hall, Kimberly Ford, Rose, and Monica Williams.
Specifically, there was a thing of, it has to be an exchange, and the theater couldn't, I guess, bring over an actor, and they were saying that the London theaters were not bringing over American actors to do plays, and so for this London premiere, I was not going to be able to have my freaking metronome. I was not going to have my Stephen McKinley, even though, and this was oddly in the midst of while we were doing, working on the play. It was, I must say, very, very heartbreaking for me to not, and I just felt like I didn't feel right on so many levels, because not only were we colleagues, but we are friends. And so, I mean, you can speak a little bit to jump in. Yeah.
Let me jump in. I just want to jump in. I want to jump in and let you know what kind of phone call had to happen from this playwright to this actor playwright, right? From this actor playwright to this.
As an actor in the room, on the other side of the table, when the producers would come in the room and the director, and they would whisper. And I would just, and then this is why I don't act anymore. I would get distracted. What are they talking about? I want to be in that conversation. I want to understand the fullness of the picture that we're creating. How can I also be an influence in that whispering conversation? And who knows? It could be just ordering their lunch. I don't know. But there was a broader conversation being had that I wanted to be a part of. There was a point of agency that I also wanted to be able to exercise, I think, as a producer, which has led me along my path, not only in theater, but in television and now at the Apollo.
She had gotten into this rhythm of directing a lot of plays by Black writers. And she made this joke. She was like, people are saying that I'm the most popular Black director out there. Honestly, she did not get that job. It didn't make any sense to me to get someone who obviously did not understand the context. That there's so many people who are fighting to get in the door, who can't even like get an interview, who can't even, artist directors ain't even coming to their little, 10-minute plays down on the Lower East Side.
Hey y'all, so I ran into some more people from my Williamstown fam bam. This is Alondra. Oh
Hey.
yes. And this is her friend Gabby. How you doing?
Hey.
How you doing? Yeah, we left. It was lit, y'all. This is what happens when you live on the East Coast. Snow day for the gods. Alright, you guys. So, as I showed you previously, it's snowing outside. It's a snow day. Practically for everybody. Practically for everybody. Now, my family called me and told me that MTA, which is like the public transportation system in New York, was going to be shut down. However, that wasn't the case. The mayor only shut down above ground stuff, but the subways were still running. Probably slower than usual, but they're still running. Now, did I go to my apprenticeship today? No. I think I'm just going to go tomorrow and before my appointment. So that's going to be a full day tomorrow. However, I wanted to talk about yesterday. As you saw, I ran into a couple friends from Williamstown Theater Festival. And Williamstown, just reminiscing about it, it's just crazy because it's a different type of theater experience. And if you have a chance to go there, please do. It's in Massachusetts. But they have like a bunch of like Broadway stars like Blair Underwood and Audra McDonald and Marissa Tomei, and we had a couple of people from Orange is the New Black. Meryl Streep just came to say hi one day. So I wanted to talk about yesterday and us going to the National Black Theater and having a talk back with Katori Hall and Dominique Morceau. And Lynn Nottage couldn't be there, actually. But, I mean, they were just giving such good insight. Just good insight about the industry behind the scenes, how they transition from actor to playwright, or playwright to producer, or actor to playwright to producer, and what it was like, having power, but not being able to use your power because you don't have the funds to just put up your own show for Broadway or even for a regional theater because that costs so much. Even though we're still at the table and struggling at the table, one day for the ethnic communities is going to be our table, and the only way it can be our table is if we keep creating work. It's not a stepping stone. It's not, I have to achieve this higher step so I can appear on top and then pull everybody up. It's not like that. It's a circle. We step into a circle, we do what we have to do, and then we step back, and that makes more room for more people. So I showed you a couple footage, and I showed you how we were by the Apollo Theater because the National Black Theater is in Harlem, and I wish I could film more, but I didn't have enough space on my phone, and I couldn't bring my actual camera because that's a little sketch, and also through New York City, I ain't doing that. And I was going to go to my apprenticeship today, but with the subways being extremely slow, and the snow was literally like, I was snowed in. Like, I was snowed in. Like, yeah, I couldn't go today, so I'm gonna go tomorrow. I have a full day tomorrow, and then I have like a little break for not really a week, but a couple days. Look where I am, you guys. Now I can't film inside because, well, that's against laws, but yeah. Equity is dead today. I'm at AA, and I just dropped in to see if I can do a couple auditions. And yeah, I came in for one, and I did two. Ran into another Williamstown fam bam.
Williamstown, stand up.
Yes, this is Dwayne, y'all. We just finished auditioning at AA, so now
People's Light.
and also a new musical impersonating show. Elvis Attacking of Impersonators.
Elvis Takes New York.
No, not that. Don't listen to him. He don't know what he's talking about.